A robot arm is pictured below. If angle M cannot exceed 115 degrees, what is the maximum horizontal reach of the robot? So we have a triangle. We know this side, and we know M. And if you look at this triangle, as M gets larger, H will also get larger. And since we want to find the maximum reach, H, we want to make M as large as possible. They said M cannot exceed 115, so the picture I'm going to draw will look like this. 3.5, 2.0, and M will be 115 degrees. And that will make H its absolute maximum. Okay? And if I look at this, I know two sides and I know the angle between them. And this is what? A side angle side triangle. And if we have a side angle side triangle, we should use the law of cosines. So, if I use the law of cosines, I want to label everything in terms of A, B, and C. So, I'm going to label this side here, side A, this side here, side B, and by default, I'm going to call this side C. And of course, if this is side C, this is angle C. So I have a side angle side triangle, and I want to use the law of cosines to find side C. Well, since I want to find side C, I choose the equation that has side C as my unknown. So I'm going to write that equation here. C squared equals A squared plus B squared minus 2AB cosine of angle C. Now, given this information, I want to plug in what I know and solve this. So I know side A is 3.5, side B is 2.0, and angle C is 115 degrees. So I plug those in. Side A is 3.5 squared, B is 2.0 squared, minus 2 times 3.5 times 2.0 cosine of 115 degrees. Now, from this point, I'm going to just work this out, combine like terms. 3.5 squared is 12.25. 2 squared is 4. And then 2 times 3.5 is 14. Okay? And then I'm going to multiply that times the cosine of 115. And when I multiply all of this together, and make sure you're in degree mode, I get negative 5.91666. And so now, come down a step. I have a number plus a number minus a number. Combine like terms. And of course you have these two negatives, which means you're going to do what? You're going to add. So you say 12.25 plus 4 plus 5.91666, and that gives us 22.1666. 6 repeating, basically. So now C, or H, which is the same thing, 22C squared is 22.1666666666. Take the square root of both sides, and you get C equals 4.708 meters. And they didn't tell us how to round this, but since the other two sides were given to 1 decimal place, you should round your answer to 1 decimal place. So, and of course, again, going back up here to the picture, C is the same as H. So we're going to say this means that H equals 4.7 meters. So the furthest this robot can reach is 4.7 meters.